Hey, fellas, here, Commissioner here, coming at you for the first video of the year. Doing a little draft recap video here for you guys in preparation of the season. I was thinking, maybe I should just wait and try to do this with the week one preview, or should I just do the week one preview now? Turns out I think I have room in my busy schedule to be able to do the week one preview next week. That'll probably be Tuesday. Um, as you can see, house is still the same. Still got shit. Not really anything. A little bit better. I look super cute now. I got a replacement webcam finally because that little ginger piece of shit, Dylan, stole it. That's my only logical explanation for why it disappeared. But we're back. The NFL is back, baby. Football is back, and I couldn't be more excited, fellas. I just couldn't be more excited. I got a little soundboard little thing. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it from here on out a little bit. We'll see. Let's see. Let's see if it works. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Hold on. All right, there we go. Now we're cooking with oil here. All right, so I guess I'll just go kind of team by team here. First off, I want to say this is by far the most competitive draft we've had. Thank you again, Ken and Gina, for opening up your lovely home for us. It, Not for nothing, not to offend anybody, but is easily, um, I don't know, the best draft experience I've had. I feel like the location fit us super well. Plenty of comfortable seating for everybody. Outlets everywhere. Watching the TV, eating brats and burgers, and drinking beer with my buddies. Man, what more can you ask for? Who's got it better than us? Nobody. Um, yeah, I mean, you guys did very well. You could say that I taught you guys well. I was often saying many times during the draft, this was running through my head. I'll just.
Throw me a freaking bone here. I'm the boss. Need the info.
I'm the boss. And I'm supposed to come in here and spank your little behinds like daddy. And I couldn't do that this year. Outside of Ford and Hawk, probably. Um, you guys drafted really well. A couple questionable picks by everybody. That's to be expected. But throw me a freaking bone here. You know what I mean? So, anyway, I'll just start off at the top. Number one pick, the Scamps. The Scamps are here. Obviously, we took Le'Veon Bell. Thought about taking Gurley. As soon as I heard that Gurley was a cat person, year off my draft board entirely. Even if it's the 15th round, he still hasn't been drafted. Definitely wouldn't have taken Todd, which pains me. It pains me so much because Todd is my guy. I love Todd since college. Um, Fortunately, it's just not meant to be anymore, Todd. Way to be a little asshole. So, followed that up with Tyreek and Allen Robinson. Did not take either one of these guys, and probably the 40 mocks that I didn't take either one of these guys. I don't love taking either one of these guys. They both have very high upside, very big play threats, I suppose. I felt better taking that risk with the proven safety floor of Michael Thomas, keeper in the fifth round. Allen Robinson, I really hope that it doesn't turn out like the Terrell Pryor pick for me last year in the third round. I'll probably just kill myself if that happens. So um, I'll be doing a lot of this. And nobody wants to see that. So follow that up with Lamar in the fourth. Whatever. A lot of people don't like Lamar. He's going to be an RB2. Book it. Vast majority of weeks. Pairing that nice safe option with Lev. I'm about that life. Got Kenny Stills in the sixth, much earlier than I would have liked to take him. Probably could have waited a couple rounds to take him, but looking at the board at the time, just didn't really like my options and jumped on Rudolph. Um, I don't really, thinking back, I probably should have gotten Burton, just because I think Burton certainly has the upside to be like a top three guy, and Rudolph's probably just going to be a top 10 consistent guy. But you know me, I like my white tight ends, so I went with Rudolph. Sterling Shepard, Peyton Barber, Bilal Powell, Chris Godwin, Geronimo Allison. Solid depth pieces, nothing really fancy there except maybe Godwin has a chance to splash. Mariota, should have drafted Big Ben. I picked Big Ben up. Mariota sucks. His schedule sucks. Um, and then picked up Hunter Henry late. Nick beat me to the fucking little bitch. He beat me to the punch. And getting guys. That's ultimately who I wanted to do this little strategy with. I'm fine with Henry though. So overall, pretty solid draft. I give myself probably a B plus. Definitely a playoff team. We're talking about the playoffs. I don't know if I have a shot for that. Maybe not. No, I don't think so. Um, but pretty much this is.
Well, Nick, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
I just piss excellence, I'm the best there is. I know the championship statistics don't bear that out, but I'm the best in the biz, so like my chances. I think this is the championship roster for sure. So follow that up. The other 99% went Todd Gurley, Amari Cooper. Solid. I really wanted Cooper to fall to me. I probably would have taken Cooper and Hill, honestly. I think he's got potential to break out, but he also has the potential to bust, just like a lot of these receivers. So, or any player for that matter. We're all just taking a guess at the end of the day, and we're just all here to have fun and just be a good time with the buddies. So, McCoy, I hate that pick. I think in the third, bleh, puke. Do I have a puke sound? Um, Hold on, I have another soundboard. I got a couple soundboards. Um, uh, Great googly moogly. What are you doing, Savoy? I just don't get it. McCoy is very washed up. That offensive line is very bad. 30 years old, falling off a cliff, probably. Whatever. I feel like I probably would with his roster. I don't know, man. The receivers there were not great. Almost every pick was just like, damn, like I just don't want to make pick. Um, it's like that's LaShawn McCoy. So whatever. Manuel Sanders, love that. Made super early for Manny, but I think he's gonna have a great year. Marquise Goodwin, Chris Thompson, Drew Brees in the seventh. Solid. Delaney falling to the eighth because those little injury concerns. I think he's a stud. Top seven guy. Lock it in. Derrick Henry in the ninth. I don't know if Derrick Henry can do it. I don't know if he can do it. All right, stop. All right, went a little long there. Sorry, that was inappropriate. But yeah, Derrick Henry sucks. He's trash. Theo Riddick, one of the three actual 10th round selections. Um, Keelan Cole obviously looks great now with the Marquise Lee injury. Still think he's a wide receiver 3 at best. I think they're just going to spread the ball around too much. Jags D and Bobby Wagner. If recent history shows anything, Jags D is going to finish probably top 10, but most likely not top 5 defense. But getting them in the 13th round, that's another thing I'm proud of you guys. Not a single defense or defensive player went before the 13th round. That's progress. That's why this draft was so tough. Bobby Wagner's a beast, stud. The best defensive player in my opinion. So he's going to be awesome. Christian Kirk, like that late. Gore already been cut for somebody, I don't remember who. So I'll give Savoy a solid. I don't know, like a C minus. No, not C minus, like C plus. Um, I don't really believe in Goodwin that much. I mean, Thompson's apparently is like I don't know. I'll give him like a B minus, I guess. He'll probably be a playoff team as well. Um, I doubt that he.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
I doubt that happens. So, anyways, then we got the Swamp Donkeys, Mr. Blaine Hill. Started off the draft with Ezekiel Elliott. Not really a surprise there. It's got Melvin Gordon, Corey Clement, and Alex Collins. Pretty solid trio. Ingram as well, Mark Ingram. Pretty solid group of running backs there, if you ask me. He should use those to address the significant gap that he has in receivers, because man, it's not very good.
You suck!
That was mean. That was uncalled for. Sorry. I'm still trying to get the soundboard figured out. But Ty, he's pretty good. I actually would have drafted him this year, contrary to popular belief. Alshon, early reports just came out from my sources that he's going to be out at least 2 weeks, potentially 3 or more. So that's not good. Cam Meredith, cool. He's the number 2 receiver there. Probably a little early. Cam, I don't believe in Cam. I'm on the record as that. Calvin Ridley, I think he's going to be good in a year or two. I don't know about how much right now, because boy is Steve Sarkisian a terrible offensive coordinator. I'm talking about real bad. Like I said this, and I'm sure Savoy and Connor said this many times. Many times. Just doesn't seem to know what he's doing. Probably likes to be drinking a little bit too much, but what are you going to do? Let's see. He's got George Kittle as his tight end. Waited very late for a tight end. Got Anthony Miller, though. I do like him. Hit the Quan, Mitch Trubisky. I don't know. Knowing Blaine, all those players are going to pop. So, but I still can't give him any more than a C minus, probably. I think his playoff streak is in jeopardy with this team unless he makes some moves. So, we'll see. Follow that up, discount double check. Went David Johnson, a little bit of a surprise there, in my opinion. Followed that up with Jordan Howard. I was pretty pissed. I really wanted Jordan Howard to fall. Didn't think, I knew there was about a 50-50 shot he was going to fall or if he wouldn't. So, followed that up with A-Rod, whatever, Devontae Adams. He also got a little earlier than I think should have, but
I believe you met my fitness
Sony
consigliere, Michel.
Michel, my fitness consigliere. I do like that. Old Greg in the 5th, way too rich for my blood. I think he's washed up and done. Julian Edelman, Aaron Jones got the all suspension team. Des Bryant, not going to be on a team probably all year. Waste of a pick. Njoku, cool. That's probably for a keeper for next year. James Conner, potential keeper for next year when Lev leaves. I do like that pick. That's pretty sneaky there. I got Chris Carson, pretty pissed me off. Kenny G, Robert Woods. Anytime you got, I think he's got 2 RB1s, in my opinion, the best quarterback in the league. His receivers, I'm not thrilled about. His tight end, obviously, I'm not thrilled about. But, I'll give Rip probably a C+. Can't wait to see how he fucks it up and doesn't get in the playoffs. He's never made the playoffs. Personally, I just don't think he has the mental fortitude or the guts to get in. We'll see if he can prove me wrong. But that's right. He just doesn't have it. So we'll see. Wilson's phallic phenoms name change for this year. Went DeAndre Hopkins, no surprise. Travis Kelce, no surprise there. Juju, very early. Knew someone would probably take Juju in the third. Love Juju. Obviously, I got his jersey. If he was smart, he probably could have kept Juju in the 10th round and could have drafted McKinnon in the third, but he took Juju in the third and kept McKinnon in the 10th, so really it worked out. Dalvin Cook, Carlos Hyde, Jerick McKinnon and Jordan Wilkins are his only running backs. Obviously Wilkins has the potential to start. I keep looking down here. I probably should explain that. I got the draft board laid out on the ground. I really like the Carlos Hyde pick. I don't really believe in McKinnon, but Dalvin's good. Wentz probably went a little earlier than I would have liked, but whatever. I'm just gonna get out of this soundboard. I need to stop fucking with it. So I need to clean it up and just get a set list of like 10 things that I need, that I want, like 10 to 15 things. Set it up myself, and then it'll be good. Obviously, I wasn't prepared enough. I should have probably cut it a little bit sooner, but it is what it is. His receivers are solid. Marquise Lee, obviously his third receiver, got drafted, tore something in his knee. Still no official word on what that is, but he is out for the year. Hate to see that. That's unfortunate. Kelvin, Sanu, they're not sexy plays, but they're solid. I don't think they're the league-winning plays, especially Sanu. Doxson has potential to catch a lot of touchdowns, maybe. Dak late, Charles Clay late, wasted picks if you ask me. I don't know. I don't think Wilson has as good of a draft this year as he did last year for sure. I still probably give him like a C minus. Don't think he makes the playoffs with this team, but we'll see. Follow that up with Creamy Dreamies, your assistant commissioner. He had Odell drop to him. Reached for Fitzgerald, I thought. Fitz is a fine player to take him in the middle of the second round. Seems a little rich for my blood. Ertz in the middle of the third is good value, great value, dare I say it. Corey Davis, Jameson Crowder. Once again, just ignoring running back because he has Kareem sitting down there in the 10th round. I don't love his running backs. Report came out today about Jamal saying that he was gonna poised to have a great season from McCarthy. It's probably coach speak, whatever. What is he supposed to say? Like, no, Jamal's gonna fucking suck this year. Like, no, he's gonna say that. If he didn't say that, whatever. If he does say it, cool. Sniped Luck from me. I was poised to take Luck in the 8th. He knew I was gonna take him. Knew I wasn't gonna come back. So whatever. I hate you. James White has potential. He's going to have really good games. He's going to have games where he's probably non-existent. And at the end of the year, he's probably going to be at RB2 numbers. But, how many times is he actually an RB2? I wouldn't want to do it. Ty Montgomery, again, he did this in Dynasty where he took 2 Packers running backs. Like, stop being a coward. Like, just take one. Take one. Don't hedge your bets. Like, just say, like, this is the guy who's going to break out. I know that because I'm a smart owner. Oh, but you're not a smart owner. So I'm scared. I got to take 2 of them. I got to take 2 of them just in case. Coward. Jimmy G late. He seemed like he couldn't wait to get that up on the board. Probably because he felt like he was sniping him, that I was going to take Jimmy G. I wasn't, if that's what you were thinking. I don't really believe in Jimmy G. Enunwa, cool, guys. Yeah, fuck you. Hawk, let's see, the only person who didn't show up to the draft. Hope you're proud of yourself. You ungrateful little shit. All right. As I said at the draft, of course, if you weren't at the draft, you didn't hear this, but if you miss the draft next year and you don't have a legitimate excuse, not just, oh, I don't want to drive down there, I don't want to find. We had guys spend $300+ to get here for this draft, and you can't get your lazy ass in the car and drive down here. That's unacceptable, brother. All right, I'm not going to stand for it. I mean, ooh, you don't even know how close you were so many times this offseason of getting kicked out of the league. And I just keep holding on and holding on and holding on. And one of these days, Hawk, one of these days, you're going to just push me a little bit too far, and your ass is going to be out of here, all right? I don't want to do that, but the day's coming if you don't get your shit together, all right? I know you're married. Whitney's a lovely gal. I don't care. Get your ass down here. All right. Off of that. Took Saquon in the first, whatever. Kind of have to at that point. Took Diggs, follow that up with, I kind of jump around the format here. Took Marshawn. I love that. I was going to take Marshawn over Lamar. Thought he would drop. He didn't. A lot of people made fun of him for that pick. I mean, it's a little early, sure, but I don't have a problem with it. I think Marshawn's going to be good this year. Jimmy Graham, whatever. If he doesn't catch a touchdown, he's going to ruin your week. If he does, he might win you your week. So, got Ronald Jones and Adrian Peterson. Ronald Jones stinks. Adrian Peterson's very old, but he did look very good in that one game. So his running backs leave a little bit to be desired. I mean, Saquon's dealing with hammies already. He's a rookie. Marshawn's really old. Adrian Peterson's really old, and Ronald Jones. So, I mean, he got like the two oldest running backs and the two youngest running backs. So we'll see. Not great there, especially. I mean, I love Diggs and Landry. Those are solid. Will Fuller, we'll see if he can keep up that monster touchdown rate he had last year. I like the John Brown pick. Allen Hurns, I don't really believe in. Shit, dude, something on my nose, man. Deshaun Watson, cool. He's not going to be as good as he was last year. He'll still be solid. He'll be a QB1, though, for sure. Break late, whatever. Not sexy. Not really many league winners there, if you ask me. I'll give Hawk probably like a D. Needless to say, he's not going to make the playoffs. So, no surprise there. I don't think he's ever made the playoffs. I think that trend continues. So, Plunk. Oh, did I give Nick a grade? I don't think I did. I don't think I gave Wilson a grade either. Wilson, I'll give I think I gave Wilson a grade, didn't I? We'll check the tape. Nick, I don't know. I'll give Nick probably like a B. He'll be in the playoffs, whatever. There's 6 teams. I'll try to speed this up a little bit, get it done within 30 minutes. Sorry for you last 5 teams. Going to be a little quick. Plunk had Julio, Golden Tate, solid. Devontae Freeman, Dion Lewis, both very solid as well. Robbie Anderson, I like that. Hate the Crabtree pick. Love the Burton pick. Stafford's all right. Marlon Mack, probably going to lose his job. Chris Hogan, love that. So very good receivers. Running backs, oh, fuck me. I forgot he had Kamara. I actually forgot he had Kamara. Oh, man. That could have been me. It could have been me. Shit. I was just about to say his team's not very good. And damn it. Oh, Sutton. Oh, God. Plunk might have had the best draft now that I'm looking at the board here. Shit. Yeah. I give Plunk an A just because of Kamara. As much as it pains me to say, I'd say he's my early favorite probably right now to win the whole thing. Damn it. Good job, Connor. Go to Kickers Lives Matter. Took McCaffrey, Baldwin. Or he's got McCaffrey, Drake, Rashad Penny, fat ass. He's the next Eddie Lacy, except he'll never even be good, probably. Tariq Cohen, Latavius Murray, you know, risky guys, high potential guys. I'm interested to see how McCaffrey holds up behind that offensive line and extra workload that he's going to get. Took Baldwin, another one of my targets I was aiming at the 2-3 turn. Brandon Cooks, hate him. Funchess, probably solid. I like the Jordan Reed pick. Mike Williams, going to be a red zone monster for sure. Thielen, I think he's going to have some major regression in store this year. Tyrell, why you would take Tyrell when you have Mike? Don't know. So I don't know. Duncan, not surprised. Oh, he had Russell Wilson as well. Russell Wilson in the 5th, not bad. I'll give him probably like a C-. I don't think he probably makes the playoffs either. Ford, not going to make the playoffs. Really don't need to talk about his team. Got Gronk in the 1st. Fournette, Ajayi, absolute garbage. Duke Johnson, Isaiah Crowell, trash. Booker, trash. Devontae Parker, trash. Phillip Rivers, his best pick, probably pissed me off. I really wanted to get Phillip. Matty Ice, Jason Witten continues to make a mockery of the last round of the draft. That's fine. You take Jason Witten, who won't ever play in the NFL again. I'll take Hunter Henry, who's going to be a stud for years to come. That's just what separates good owners from great owners, what separates championship contenders from the pretenders. Sammy Watkins, trash. Marvin Jones is solid. Pierre Garcon's old. Ford probably gets an F for real. For real. He's not going to make the playoffs. He's ass. So Craig, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, Demaryius Thomas, Nelson Aguilar, Cooper Kupp, Michael Gallup. I love his receivers. Definitely has some work to do at running backs. Got Carry-On, Rex Burkhead, C.J. Anderson, Nyheim Hines. I just realized this. What a bitch of a name. Austin Eckler. So pretty much all backups right now. I don't think he has a single starting running back unless maybe Rex starts. Got to do some work there. Brady in the 3rd, whatever. Cool. Jack Doyle, probably a little early for Doyle, especially I think when Reed was on the board, Delaney was on the board, but whatever. I'll give Craig probably a C, a B plus if he could do something about his running backs, because that's how good his receivers are. So, the Night Kings, our last place lovable loser, JD. Went Keenan Allen, AJ, love that. Solid 1-2 start to the draft. Follow that up with Royce Freeman. Joe Mixon was his keeper. Tevin Coleman, really good there as well. Cobb, very good. Nelson, trash in the 7th. Absolute trash. Terrible. Worst pick. One of the worst picks of the draft. Kirk Cousins, solid. DJ Moore, solid. Evan Ingram, great. Pat Mahomes, whatever. Chubb, like that. Beretta, he's already cut for John Ross. Can't believe John Ross didn't get drafted. No, I like that pickup by him. So JD had a very solid draft. Give JD a B. I think he's going to be in the playoffs this year. So not going to win it, but in the playoffs. So that being said, that's all I got for this first video, fellas. Like I said, preview is going to come Tuesday. Excuse me, losing my voice. Preview is going to come Tuesday. I'm working on having a meeting with the council sometime before the season starts. We're going to hammer out the details on the free agent keepers, so you all know that. No major changes yet. So I mean, it's just going to be as far as like what position, what draft slot, and money. So it's not going to be the rules. The rules are still the same. If you don't know the rules, go to the Constitution. And last place, we're going to talk about last place punishments as well. Clubhouse favorite for me is we douse you in a bucket of water and then throw baby powder on you. And you have to draft like that for the entire draft. So definitely an idea. So that being said, Hogs have Eastern Illinois this week, week 1. Going to slap that ass. So let's get off to a great start of the Morrisman era, baby. Whoopee.